Welcome back to our channel. Slower F1, the fastest car. Formula 1, the ultimate symbol of speed, engineering mastery, and automotive excellence. These cars are built for one thing only, going fast. But in recent years, an interesting conversation has been brewing. Is F1 actually getting slower in certain ways? And if so, why is a car that's meant to be the fastest machine on Earth seemingly pulling back? Let's dive deep into the high-speed world of F1 and unpack the surprising truth behind the phrase, slower F1 are the fastest car. Over the years, Formula 1 cars have undergone countless changes, especially in aerodynamics. In the pursuit of safety and closer racing, regulations have gradually trimmed the wild, complex aerodynamic elements that once gave cars crazy levels of downforce. The massive wings and barge boards from the late 2000s allowed cars to stick to the ground and blast through corners at unimaginable speeds. But they also made overtaking nearly impossible. The dirty air behind cars made following another car a nightmare. So, in 2022, F1 introduced a major regulation overhaul. The goal? Simplify aero designs and let cars race closer. The result? Cars that are still blisteringly fast, but slightly slower in lap times than their predecessors. And that's okay, because the racing got better, the action got tighter, and fans got more wheel-to-wheel battles. Sometimes, a little slower can actually mean a lot more exciting. Here's another twist. F1 cars are now heavier than ever before. With the introduction of hybrid power units, battery packs, safety features like the halo, and reinforced structures for crash protection, modern F1 machines tip the scales at over 798 kilograms. Compare that to the screaming V10 monsters of the early 2000s, which weighed closer to 600 kilograms. That's a massive difference in a sport where every gram counts. Heavier cars mean longer braking distances, slower acceleration, and increased tire wear. But again, it's a trade-off. The new power units are marvels of hybrid technology, pushing efficiency to the extreme. Drivers can recover energy from braking and turbochargers, creating more strategic racing, and from an engineering standpoint, that's a whole new level of genius. Speed is thrilling, but it comes with serious risks. F1 has learned this lesson through painful history. From Niki Lauda's fiery crash in 1976 to the tragic loss of Ayrton Senna in 1994, the sport has been shaped by its past. That's why today's slower F1 cars are also the safest in history. The chassis are designed to absorb brutal impacts. The halo device has already saved lives, and strict regulations limit how teams can chase speed. So yes, cars might not be breaking lap records at every track, but they're doing something even more impressive: protecting drivers while still delivering adrenaline-fueled racing. Here's where the twist happens. When people ask, what's the fastest car? They're usually thinking of top speed. But in F1, it's not that simple. F1 cars are incredibly quick through corners. On tracks like Monaco, they're unbeatable. But on long straightaways, like the Mulsanne Straight at Le Mans, other cars like LMP1s or hypercars can hit higher top speeds. In fact, an F1 car's top speed is usually limited to around 350 km per hour, 217 miles per hour, depending on setup. Why? Because F1 is about overall lap time, not just straight line speed. It's a ballet of balance, acceleration, braking, cornering, grip, and driver skill. That's what makes F1 so special. It's not just about going fast in a straight line. It's about being the fastest where it matters most, on a full lap. So, is F1 slower today? In some ways, yes. The lap times might not always match those of previous generations. The cars are heavier, and the aero is more restricted. But here's the irony, F1 is still the fastest and most advanced racing series in the world. The technology, strategy, and performance are on a level that no other motorsport can match. And when you see two drivers battling it out wheel to wheel, pushing the limits of physics, you realize that speed isn't just a number. And even when it's slower, it's still the fastest car you'll ever see. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, like and press the bell icon button.